important is supply chain in Senegal's development plan? That is the question that different stakeholders tried to shed light on during the fourth seminar organized by Africa Resource Center and the African Institute of Management. In the framework of its emergent Senegal development plan, Senegalese authorities are developing a good number of infrastructure projects in favor of a fluent and efficient supply chain.
I think what came out of the conversation is that the government takes supply chain very seriously, not only from a policy point of view, but also in the Senegal that we would like to build. So the fact that the government reiterated the importance of supply chain, not only for the health sector, but also for the infrastructure, railways, and other sectors as well, like the ports. So that's a good sign.
As experienced actors in their respective fields, the United Nations Population Fund and the World Food Programme were also invited to the seminar to talk about their expertise in logistics.
We are not experts in health, but in the true spirit of this seminar, we think we can also, just like other organizations and partners, bring something to the table when it comes to supply chain expertise. And that's why when the Gates Foundation came to knock on our door to discuss health supply chains, we considered this very seriously, and we engaged with them now in a 3-year project that is called SOLVE, that is building a partnership around the Gates Foundation and the World Food Programme with partners that have specific expertises in supply chain and can really take a fresh look at supply chain challenges and opportunities in health.
I think going forward, what we need to do is just make sure, with regard to the human capital, which is an important part of the Senegal Emergent, we work with the schools like IAM and building the capacities of the Senegal that we want, particularly when it comes to supply chain. But the fact that we have also development partners like UNFPA on the panel willing to support and provide resources is also a sign that all the ingredients are kind of coming together.
ARC IAM seminars are organized in parallel with a new curriculum in supply chain management developed by IAM, the African Institute of Management. Ivorian academics from the University Houphouët-Boigny and teams from ARC Nigeria traveled to Dakar for the seminar to learn more about this innovative seminar series.
I'm super excited, to come to join colleagues here at the ARC West Africa and attend the seminar series on supply chain. It's really exciting, for a number of reasons. One is to just get a better sense of some of the exciting work that folks are doing here in Senegal, especially with the Informed Push program and the successes they've recorded. Just learning from some of the things they've done here, and secondly, learning from the government leaders, around the emerging, Senegal program and so the Vision 2035, and more importantly, how they've recognized supply chain, as a critical component of that, to the point of making investments in infrastructure, capacity building, etc.
During this fourth debate on supply chain, the audience did not fail to raise various questions about the Senegal Emergent Plan and the place it gives to logistics.
I'm very delighted to see that not only the students were here to ask some good questions, but I sense a lot of commitment to bring all the players together and make sure the supply chain becomes really a way of life as opposed to something that we do every now and then. And I'm very delighted that the conversation was productive, very positive and forward-thinking.
The audience, students and other actors invited authorities responsible for the execution of Senegal's development plan to increase efforts for better coverage of logistics needs throughout the country.